So, Kastking Spartacus with the shallow spool. I'll set it up with a shad and a very slow descent. Brakes are on minimum. Let's see what it will do. It's not exactly BFS. Oh, that wasn't good. Look, big blow up. Right, second cast. Just going to adjust the spool slightly. So absolute minimum drop there. Another slight blow up. Good long cast though. I'm not thumbing the reel at all. If I was to thumb the reel, I think it would probably be alright. Right, so next, turning the brake up to 3. Blimey O'Reilly, that goes, and look, I've still got an overrun. I'm liking this shallow spool. Right, turning up to 5. Ooh, that's not good. I think I'm going to have to start thumbing this spool. Wow! That's thumbing the spool. God knows how far that is. That's good, isn't it? That's good. Very impressive. I'm back on the canal with the Kastking Spartacus with the shallow spool. I flipped up the internal brakes to 3. You've got a 6 you can go up to. I'm going to set the magnetic control to 0 and it's basically very slow descent into the water. So I'm on the Skimmerly BFS rod. I'm not expecting catch much, and I seem to be on the noisiest stretch of canal I could find, but I've got a good wide section here, so let's see what happens. So not over impressive with all those brakes on. So I'm going to back the spool tension knob off a tad. Oh, blimey, that's much better. But a bit of an overrun. So I'm going to turn the brakes up to 4 and turn the tension knob down slightly and get caught in a tree. I'm fishing 8-pound braid. This spool actually takes quite a lot of very thin braid, which this 8-pound is. I'm not thumbing the spool, and as you can see, I was still getting little backlashes, not halfway as bad as yesterday, but once you get it dialed in, it casts like a bullet. This, I'll put a bit of tape on there, which if you get an overrun, it stops the overrun going all the way down to. I should say also that I'm fishing 3 grams small jig head and small shad, which I weighed before I came out, and that's 3 grams. Now we've got a very, very slow descent on that, look. But even so, you get a backlash. Right, I've got to start thumbing this spool. So you thumb the spool and it's fine, and it casts a bit longer, so turn down the magnets. So there you have it, look. Cast to the other side, thumbing the spool with the magnets turned down. This is a very good tip if you're new to bait casters, or you just don't want lots of backlashes going all the way down into the spool. This is a very hard fished bit of canal, this here. Look at that, casts a treat when you thumb it. Look at that, all the way across. So I've got the brake set to 0. No sideways movement in that. I might back it off a little bit more. The tension knob. So 12 quid. It's a good addition for the Spartacus. Gives you a spare spool, which takes a lot of braid, as I said, 8-pound braid, and it gives you an alternative to carrying another reel. So let me try and concentrate on catching something. Oh, look at that, all the way across. Lovely.